Okay, so thanks to the input from Victor, we could definitely make the pivot hinges work. So we just need to get an offset pivot hinge. This is the part that like attaches to the door leaf. This is the pin for, my rough out model. The door will rotate around, right? So this is the rotation point right here. And we can see that as the door turns out, the finishes pull away from each other, allowing them not to crush each other. And if we look at the other side, we can see over on the left side there, uh, those are also pulling away from each other and not crushing each other. The model's not perfect. This edge of the door needs to be rounded by some 3/16 or something like that to sort of soften the heel so that this corner doesn't like push through the finishes. I'm not showing all the finishes in here. Victor needs to account for those, of course. And then the reason why I want to do the 45-degree is because I think it provides less depth for the joint. So when we're looking at the joint, the joint doesn't go full depth into the wall. It stops your eye, um, and I guess from certain acute angles, you might see down the depth of it. But I'm not worried about that. I think it just looks phenomenal to see the scarf joints here. So I do think that's a worthwhile detail and a cost to pay is to get those 45-degree angle special drywall corners. Um, and again, it's not the end of the world. Like if we did do a just a straight 90-degree here, that's fine. Um, I just think it doesn't look as refined. So let's take a look at what that would be. And so when you look at this edge, for example, you just see the full depth of the joint. And it's okay. It's splitting hairs, I think. This is just objectively better. Um, but either way, it still works, I think, if this rotates about. Yeah. And you can see based on Victor's input, we do have to have a gap here still. Just like we see in all those images of these downplayed doors, they always have still a gap. But I do stand by the 45. So let's undo the changes I did, see it one more time. Yeah. Okay.